Hey guys, Dantix here. If you told me that they were working on an Overwatch clone with Marvel characters and that Rocket Raccoon was a support, I would have laughed at you. Now it's your turn to laugh at me because he is. He's a 1-star difficulty strategist, which is a support in layman's terms. Don't let that fool you though. He can put out some serious damage with his basic attack, melting targets as quick as the Punisher. However, he has very reliable and consistent heals with his repair mode orbs. He also has one of the best abilities in the game, the BRB, which makes it so your team simply outlasts the other by resurrecting your allies when they fall and providing armor and rocket boots. His ultimate won't look amazing on the highlight reel, but it doubles the damage of allies around it, which I don't need to tell you is insane. So with Rocket Raccoon, you might not be as flashy, but you'll win games. Also, he can ride on Groot's shoulders, so what's not to love? First, I'll give an overview of Rocket's skills, then I'll run through what they do in practice mode, then I'll highlight an example match so you can see if this is the hero for you. Here we have Rocket Raccoon, who's a strategist, which is support in layman's terms. He has 250 HP and a 1-star difficulty rating, which is about right. He doesn't need much work to be good. Now, in terms of abilities, he has a very powerful auto attack, or his left click. It does a lot of damage, about the same as Punisher's left click. His right click though sends out, with separate ammo, these balls that repair or heal allies. They either travel slowly if you target the ground or fairly fast if you target just into the air, and they can heal Rocket Raccoon as well. I'll go through all of this in practice mode in a second. His ultimate is the Seer, which is a cosmic yarn amplifier. It just basically makes everyone do a hell of a lot more damage when they're next to it. It can be destroyed though. He's got 2 dashes, left shift dashes once and then left shift again dashes a second time because it has 2 charges. Each charge recharges in about 5 seconds. Then you have the Be Right Back, the Battle Rebirth Beacon. This is probably his best ability. You want to hide this away and keep this safe because it doesn't have much health and it will be targeted. Basically, if anyone dies within its radius, resurrects them at full health. It also periodically makes armor packs, and it also makes rocket jetpacks, which you can activate with space bar, no matter what hero you are currently. Then he has Wild Crawl. It's basically just an ability to run up walls. He also has the passive Flying Ace, which lets him glide when he presses spacebar while he's falling. He has 2 team up abilities, one with Groot in which he can jump on Groot's shoulders to get a 50% damage reduction to all damage done. He also has the ability when Punisher is in the game to throw down with Z, an ammo overload device, which makes Punisher deal a lot more damage simply because he doesn't need to reload and he attacks a lot faster. So let's get into training so I can show you exactly how they all function. So here we are in training mode, and the first thing you'll notice is Rocket Raccoon has a very small profile, so you'll be able to hide behind cover more effectively than every other hero in the game currently. He's also able to launch his right click, his healing orbs, off the wall that he faces, so you'll be able to keep relatively safe in a lot of situations while still healing up your team with these orbs. He also has a very powerful left click. As you can see, if you get headshots, you are absolutely melting these 250 HP Doom bots here. Or if you want a more legitimate example, killing Lunar Snow super quickly. So he doesn't slouch on the DPS too if push comes to shove. He has the glide, like mentioned. If you hold spacebar, you can still shoot, you can still shoot your healing orbs, and if you let go of spacebar, you just drop. You can also run up walls if you hold spacebar. So like that, just face a wall, press spacebar. Like you just saw before, I have a rocket boost as well. I've got 2 of them, and they take roughly about 5-6 seconds to recharge 1 charge, and they can store up to 2 of them. Now the most important ability is this one here, the Be Right Back, and you want to put it off to the side away from enemy fire, like here for example. So while you're attacking enemies like so, if you die, well, not Rocket Raccoon, but if one of your teammates die, they get resurrected here. It doesn't work for you, but it does work for your teammates. At least I haven't seen it work for you, because maybe my teammates are using it currently when I need to, but I've never seen it work for Rocket Raccoon. It also gives out these armor packs like you can see here. They give a little bit extra bonus health. They also occasionally spawn a rocket pack like this one here. When you get it, if you press space, you get a bit of a boost like so. So it's a very, very useful ability. It's definitely Rocket Raccoon's most powerful, and if an enemy sees it, they're just going to take it out very quickly because it does have health. Probably about 100, just over 100 HP, so it's easy to kill. So you want to keep it safe. That is your primary role as this hero, because you'll be able to keep pushing into enemy territory, or you'll be able to keep hold of a point if you have this up, because it just simply makes it so your team stays alive. You will also want to get used to using your right click in between taking out enemies, because you do heal a sizable amount over time just by putting this ball or this orb into the fray, because it bounces around and it continues to heal people. Now, if I take a bit of damage here, come on Doombot. So if I take a bit of damage here, you'll notice that it's very easy to heal yourself. You'll just be able to put the orb on the ground like that, and there you go, and you heal. It's very simple. You can heal yourself with Rocket Raccoon, which in a game like this is very valuable, because there'll be a lot of situations where you're a pure DPS or a tank and you'll be like, I've got no way to heal and I don't have a healer that wants to heal me. So having some sustain is very valuable, and Rocket Raccoon has it. He's just able to duck out of a fight with your boost, heal himself, and get right back into the fray. Keep in mind, he is only 250 HP, so he does go down very quickly. Only Bruce Banner has less HP, but keep in mind he's 900 HP before he is in Bruce Banner form, so this is not a lot of HP. Now, let's go up the top here and use our ultimate. It boosts the damage output of everyone around it. So this Doombot will start doing much more damage. As you can see, double damage. This ultimate will absolutely dominate if you have a full team ready to go and laying into an enemy team. So timing is everything with Rocket Raccoon. You want to make sure that your Vera back is up, and you want to make sure that your ultimate is up, and then you start laying into the team, keeping your teammates alive, and that is really all you need to do to win the game. If Groot's in the game, you have a team up ability. If you press C on Groot, you'll jump onto his shoulders and you start taking 50% less damage. You also are able to heal Groot up very easily with your right click, like so. So you can just stay on him and just be a mobile healer for him if you really want to, or you can just lay into your enemies from here, because you effectively have 500 HP while on the back of Groot. You can also do all of your abilities like so. The only thing you can't do is Rocket Boost, because when you do actually jump off the back of Groot. Rocket Raccoon also has another ability to place down one of these, and if you're the Punisher, you have an extremely high attack speed with no reload. If you switch to your shotgun, you'll notice this is especially effective because you don't need to reload. You're just able to lay into them with reckless abandon. So if you're the Punisher with Rocket Raccoon on your team and you see that this beacon go down, you just want to go ham, because you're going to out DPS every single hero in the game. This is a hero that will win a game for you. It won't be as flashy as a lot of heroes, because you're not going to get those highlights and those moments unless you really own up with your left click here and heal a lot of people and use your ultimate correctly in order to take out a lot of enemies at the same time. But you will make sure your team just wins a fight. It's that simple. Keep in mind, you should use your left shift as often as you can to get out of trouble. I keep forgetting to do it, honestly. But I've got a game to show you. It's not a game that I do particularly well, but you'll see that it's a game that doesn't need me to do particularly well, because the hero just supports so damn effectively with its toolkit that you don't need to be good. So here we are in a real game. You'll notice immediately that his profile is quite a bit lower to the ground than everyone else. I provide ammo for Punisher and I put down the be right back, and then we start pushing into the point here. We need to capture it, so that means sustain, so I start bouncing around the orbs in order to heal everyone while providing DPS support. And that's Rocket. See how this match goes? Tell me what you think below, and for everything Marvel Rivals, you're in the right place. Ciao friends.
Gotta admit, it gets things done.
Get ready to lock and overload.
Thanks
Help
to the
get
web,
that vehicle to its destination.
probably seen versions of me in every alternate dimension, huh?
Pretty much.
So where do I rank on the list of reality's best fighties? Gotta be pretty high, right?
Maybe not top 10, but definitely somewhere between the cyborg and the talking pig. Our foes have found us. Come, my minions!
Nobody can stand up against a full-strength Scarlet Witch.
My good deed for the day.
How was that for a trick, Loki?
I need medical
Relay
support.
deployed. It ain't cheap. Ah, someone scratch my back.
Whoa, check this place out. Budokan, here we come.
Another bomb.
Ready for a boost?
You're halfway there. Keep going!
You're welcome.
Nobody can stand up against a full-strength Scarlet Witch.
This is real firepower.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Another bomb.
You're ready for action.
We are undefeatable!
Here we go. Who needs a power up?
The vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. Pure! Chaos!
Here comes Rocket again.
Ooh, there's Sir Fujikawa.
You're welcome.
Sorry, no time to stop and buy new holocrons. We gotta keep moving.
This is a nice spot.
Feel no shame in defeat by Doctor Strange.
Who needs a power up?
The doctor has conjured a portal.
Those guys are about to shoot at us.
Limbo stands with you!
You're ready for
Shotgun
action.
for a spider. Life is strange.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just dying.
By the
Who is supreme now? That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way. You're not my queen. Not now, not ever.
This is a nice spot. Get ready to lock and overload. You're ready for action. This is real fun. Your powers are mine.
It's my way. Judge, jury, executioner!
I'm back.
So close! This is your big chance!
Yeah. Armor patch here. Pay up.
I'm good to...
You're ready for action.
Another epic victory! Big win!
point. It ain't cheap. You're ready for action.